What Hillsdale brings to Washington is a deep understanding of principles, that principled statesmanship. I think that's where the Kirby Center is going to be focused. That's the people we're going to develop and teach.
We want to encourage statesmen to be more ambitious and to understand what, for example, are the achievements of Washington and Lincoln and Churchill, to name three extremely effective wielders of power who were deeply devoted to constitutional forms.
It's important to teach about the Constitution in the nation's capital for a very simple reason. It's supposed to be the way they work things. Then the people who are actually running the government will be reminded that there is this document. It's written down. It's not that hard to read. It wasn't intended to be hard to read.
We are here in Washington, D.C. to extend the college's mission. We teach members of Congress on a regular basis. We talk to them. We spend time with them. We help them write. We teach our students who come from Hillsdale College. We teach congressional staff that come to our various programs, the public that come to our lectures.
The Kirby Center and having it right there in Capitol Hill for my own self has helped me get my thinking centered in the right place so that I'm not just talking about policies or not just talking about politics, but thinking about first principles and how they have to be reapplied to the problems of the day so that we can resuscitate the American idea.
It's our first remote campus, but its roots have to be in the mission of the college because we don't do anything that's not rooted there. And we thought of this as a way to teach the constitutional forms and principles among the people who work under the Constitution and who also mostly have forgotten what it means.
If you can imagine the early Republican people sitting around talking about how to make it work, because they didn't have any idea, they didn't have any precedent, Kirby Center is reintroducing that. So for the Hillsdale idea and ideals to connect with Washington political elites, proximity is key. And proximity is what the Kirby Center provides Hillsdale College.
Hillsdale is a community of scholars who, in a collegial atmosphere, want to work together to pursue truth, beauty, and goodness.
I think it's not only educational in the think tank sense, but it's also a place that develops people and develops students and grows them into people who can use a very lofty education for practical purposes. There is that exciting element of young people who are growing into adults who want to do things with their lives. I think that is the real spark of the place.
Architecture is the ruling art, and the ruling art means directing things toward its purpose. We make our buildings, and then they make us. It's a very profound thing. Think about that. You can say exactly the same thing about a constitution. First we make it, then it makes us. We wanted to respect the principles of form and beauty that go along with the building of America.
It's a really beautiful building, so aesthetically it's great. It really reminds me of Hillsdale. We always talk about the importance of beautiful architecture, and they really took that here. It sets the stage for continuing that serious education.
The classes and the internship were both quite demanding, and learning how to be a good student, keep up with my responsibilities here, but also do a good job at my internship and manage networking and meeting with folks afterwards. Sort of being able to do all that at the same time and spin all those plates was really valuable.
Kirby Center and Hillsdale College is helping guide us back to that journey to who we are, what we stand for, and what made this country so exceptional in the first place.
People who made the Kirby Center happen, Mr. Kirby especially, but everyone else who contributed to this place, they have done something that I think has changed the conversation in Washington, D.C., and will continue to do so, and will do so more and more over time because of that investment.
Mr. Kirby is the leader of many, many people who've given money so we can do this. I would say to them, thank you most warmly. So far, we have done just what we hoped, and we hope to do yet more, and we're very grateful to you.